While everyone's paying attention to the BTC ETF, ETH is making its move to 3,000. Mark my words, ETH has been on an absolute tear since breaking through 2250. Now I know a lot of you out there would be like, but bro, ETH, it costs so much, it's slow. People don't care. They're picking ETH over XRP and XLM and waiting until you see the charts I've got to share with you. Starting it off with your comments because you matter most, and I don't think we're gonna need lube today, ladies. Think for yourself. 6391 says, Klaus, none of this matters. None of the news matters. Crypto is fairy dust. You buy the right fairy dust in a crash and sell it on the pump, rinse and repeat. Crypto is a pump and dump Ponzi scheme. You'll begin to make money in this fake market once you get rid of the news and start buying and selling fairy dust. Dude, that's what I've been doing. Why do you think I've been saying pumps and dumps? Full disclosure, I've got a big bag of ETH under 2,000. Does daddy hold on to 3 and get greedy, or does daddy start selling now and then go shopping tomorrow? Let me know in the comments down below. Delta Wing for me says Ripple has become Riddle. Just turn it upside down. Poop, whether you stand it right side up or upside down, is still poop. I made a post yesterday. Need your help. It says, what are the 2024 crypto buzzwords? Here's some that I put down. BTC halving, tokenization, any others that I'm forgetting? Puppy loves to cuddle. The boys are so sweet. And they like to cuddle with each other. Look at those two. They are so cute. But oh my, did I get some good choices on words. What are some of the buzzwords you're going to talk about? XRP, ETF, ISO 20022. Settlement's going to be around. What about mass adoption utility in X number of countries? Cross-border payments. There's a buzzword that doesn't equal any damn price. Global adoption. Been waiting for it for years. BTC ETF. Yeah, we're going to hear about the ETF for a while. And Ripple IPO. You better believe you're going to hear about that, girlfriend. But first, the heat map Bitcoin sitting at 45,831. But bro, we were supposed to moon on the ETF. There's no money, bro, girlfriend. It's expensive still. Have you not been watching the financial reports that I do every month, which says money is so fucking expensive right now that, yeah, it's super expensive. So people are like, well, bro, why not moon? Because money is expensive and because the BTC ETF is a big nothing burger. Why? Because if you wanted to fucking buy Bitcoin, you could have just fucking bought it. People are like, oh, this is giving access to more people to buy BTC without... That's fucking stupid. Because you could just buy BTC, you could buy ETH. And now everyone's like, whoa, there's going to be an ETH ETF. So who bought the rumor is going to sell the news? This guy. It's just how big of a bag does daddy want to sell? Because I'm sitting at under 2,000. Full disclosure on this channel, I don't people over. XRP sitting at 59.8, but I remember reading a Twitter announcement that said XRP is never going to be in the 50 cent range again. Well, whoever that fucking loser was full of shit. See, you still don't need the lube because I'm not being mean. I'm just being truthful. Sol, under 100. Honestly true. Optimism, pumping up big. $4.17. XLM, where all the money in the world is going to move on. The same XLM, where tokenization is going to rule. The same XLM, where people are going to be talking about cross-border payments and global adoption. Well, guess what? That bought you 12.4 cents per lumen. If you got 1 million of them, you got 124,000. Fucking congrats. All right, BTC ETF signals historic win. There was some decent volume. I saw 4.6 billion in volume yesterday. Not bad. I also saw that Grayscale was the big one of the group. Their fees are super high, and yet people were willing to pay those highs. Now, outside of the top 4 BTC ETFs, the rest of them were very poo-poo and didn't really do shit. Okay, well, let's learn. Why? Because ETH is on an absolute tear. Absolute tear. How long have I been saying it now in the videos and live streams, joking around, going ETH to 3,000? Mark my words. I've been saying it now for some time. Well, now we're doing a whole video on it. I'm curious to see if anyone's going to watch it. Bitcoin ETFs receive securities as exchange commission green light. No shit. The watershed moment failed to catalyze BTC gains. Instead, to market's participants' surprise, Ethereum price rallied, flipping the 2023 peak close to 2,400 support. Oh, girlfriend, we went way higher than that. Ethereum climbed to 2,600 on the first day of trading for BTC spot ETFs. It's likely the capital is rotating from Bitcoin to ETH and altcoins, given there's a likelihood of ETH ETF approval May 2024. So, because I've been reporting the news for so long to you that it's buy the rumor, sell the news, that none of these moves last, because I've been preaching to you time and time again, look for things that have store of value and play those pumps and dumps, I've been telling you since the beginning what I've been fucking doing. I've made it blatantly honest on this channel that I'm playing all these diamond hands people as exit liquidity. It is. You want to hold on to it, that's fine. I'm going to keep selling and I'm going to keep stacking cash. So while you're waiting, right? While you're waiting for global adoption, while you're waiting for cross-border payments, mass adoption, utility, X number of countries, settlement talk, ISO, Daddy's been stacking and selling. Let's look at the ETH move. Oh, yeah. See, so while everyone was out here focusing on all the other BS, there was a ton of people accumulating ETH under 2,000. ETH under 2,000 was an absolute no-brainer. Now, normally I only hold things for, say, 15, 20%, and then I get out, right? I hit it, and then I quit it. Wine them, dine them, 69 them. Yes. See, I'm being honest with you. I'm not being like the rest of those influencers out there that are like, what soul pumps? They're like, oh, bro, you got to get in, because they already got in, and then like they're going to use you. But my point is here, is that ETH is making an absolute tear. What caught my attention was the candlestick here that happened on November 8th. ETH went from 1888 to 2130. Now, it didn't hold that move, and it retraced a little bit over the next couple weeks. But the move through 2000 told me that there was a lot of oomph ready to roll. And then when we got that support and bounced back up and I got the confirmation, I was like, oh, I can hold on to this for a little bit longer. Now, to show you how crazy the ETH move has been compared to our favorites on this channel, XRP and XLM, I've got the last 3 months of ETH. Last 3 months, ETH up 73%, XRP up 23% in light blue, and XLM up 21% in purple. Over the last 3 months, while everyone out there has been talking about utility, mass adoption, payments, ISO, is ETH fast? No. Is ETH cheap? No. Is ETH secure? Hell no, I should get hacked all the time. Is ETH all about cross-border utility and payments? No. Is ETH about ISO? No. Is ETH about adoption? Well, I mean, more people are buying it, so I guess so. So all the other narratives out there haven't earned you shit. But what has earned you shit is the ETH store of value play. Why? Because when you look at ETH, ETH moves a lot like BTC. And although ETH is not a primary store of value choice like Bitcoin, ETH is a secondary store of value. See, when the market melted down right here, this FTX crash right here, when the market melted down with ETH, there were a whole bunch of people that put ETH on their books as a store of value. And when the market crashed, they were all freaking out. And a lot of us out there were like, oh my God, this is an absolute mess. But you know what I saw with that? I saw that companies were willing to put ETH on their books. And if they were willing to put ETH on their books pre-FTX, all I had to wait for was for Crypto Hot Potato to go away, which it did. It was painful waiting, I'll admit it. I had to wait for it to go away, and all I had to wait for was people to start stacking ETH again. So all I had to do was just stack the ETH. What was my risk? Super low. Why? Because of store of value play. Why did the move work? Because I realized that the whole market is full of shit and it's pumps and dumps. So, as everyone out there is like, yo, bro, utility, ISO, moving money, people don't give a shit about that. If you don't realize that by now, people do not give a shit about that. The crypto market doesn't. I could zoom in even more and show you, look, see how just this discrepancy just widens? Yeah, ETH action is juicy. So, is ETH going to get to 1,000? Is ETH going to get to 3,000, 3,200? You tell me. I've got FTX time from up on the screen, and FTX time, guess what? XLM holders, Denell Dixon tokenization, you're rocking it. You're up 4.75% in the last, 14 months. Ooh, you can put all your money in a fucking bank account and get paid that through a savings account. That's a joke. XRP, you're up 22%. That's pretty good for the year. ETH up 97.38 in the same time period. Telling you, if you don't see that the crypto market now is about store of value and all the other narratives that y'all have done a really good job talking about, ISO, ETFs, cross-border payments, they don't mean a damn thing. But then again, hey, there's going to be people out there that, bro, XLM is the chosen one. Chosen to do shit at 12.4 cents. Bro, you're never going to get in these levels again. XRP is going to be leaving the station. Bro, you're at 59.8, so the train didn't leave the station. The train came right back. And for those of you but bro, come on now. I got lots of gasoline. And I'm going to start off with this one. The train is leaving the station. You know what train is really going to leave the station? The train that happens when I decide to hit the sell button, when I stop getting greedy with all my ETH. And then the train is going to leave the station. See, the station's my house. The train is my car. And I'm going to get in the train. We're going to leave the station. We're going to go shopping. We're going to go shopping on ETH winnings. Because even if I sold right now, I'd be up quite a bit. Why? Because the market is fucking pumps and dumps. Store of value play is seriously one of the easiest ones out there. But if you keep waiting for ISO, if you keep waiting for tokenization, global adoption, oh my gosh, transactions per second, you think anyone gives a shit about that with Bitcoin? You think anyone gives a shit about that with ETH? No. Store of value play has been one of the easiest things out there, and you've done it time and time again. Buy the rumor, sell the news, pumps and dumps. You can wait for ISO, you can wait for utility, but those of us that got into ETH, those of us that saw the store of value play, those of us that saw that people were actually putting it on their books, no one gives a shit how crypto moves. What is the value proposition of crypto? Why are you into crypto? Are you into crypto because you're moving money fast? No, you're into it for a speculative investment. I now am taking that angle. I'm adding store of value to it by some of your lowest risk ones, BTC, ETF, playing the pumps and dumps. So as influencers out there are going to sell you on, oh, ISO, bro, just wait. Just wait until tokenization happens. Yeah, they're going to keep fucking selling you because you're the product. And guess what? The train's leaving the station. The train's my car. The station's my house. And where are we leaving? We're going shopping, bitches. Because ETH is making a juicy move.